Hey boys and girls, so today we're going to check Tuesday on our Math Spiral Review, Quarter 2, Week 4. First, let's look at the first one, and it tells us, in just a sec, to find the missing number. We have 17 minus 7 equals something. Now some of us do like to start at 17 and count back to 7. Some of us could start at 7 and count back up to 17. But I know that if I have 17 and I take away 7, I know that that is going to leave me 10 because we've been working a lot with adding and subtracting to 10. All right, second question tells us Lily needs 15 pieces of ribbon. She has 12 pieces. How many more pieces of ribbon does she need? Okay, so we're going to start. We know that we need to write an equation. 15 minus 12 equals, so if we put 12 in our head and we count back up to 15, we have 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 3. So the answer is 3. Then we have draw 507 with base 10 blocks in the place value chart. I'm going to change pens because I don't think the other one's showing up very well. So if we have 500s, we're going to draw 5 boxes. 3, 4, 500. We don't have any 10s, so we'll leave this box blank. And then we have 7 ones. So we're going to add 7 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now we need to count forward by 10s. We talked about how this one we're going to look and we're going to follow a pattern. So I'm going to find the number that's in the 10s place. So in this problem, we have 9 10s. So the next one in my pattern is going to have 10 10s, and the 8 ones will stay the same. Then we're going to have 11 10s and 8 ones, and then 12 10s and 8 ones. So we have 98, 108, 118, 128. The next one we need to count forward, but we're counting this time by hundreds. So let's look. We have a 1 in the hundreds place, so we're looking for a pattern. The next one we're going to have 2 in the hundreds place, and the 10s and 1s stays the same. We're going to have a 3 in the hundreds place, and the 10s and 1s stay the same. And then we have a 4 in the hundreds place, and the 10s and 1s stay the same. So we have 160, 260, 360, and 460. Boys and girls, we know that's something that we can practice at home, counting by 10s and counting by hundreds. All right, the next one tells us to write the number 298 in word form. That means we are going to spell it out. So we have 290 a hyphen between our 10s and our 1s. 8. The more practice you do at writing it, the better you will be able to spell it. But right now you don't have any resources to look at, so you may just have to sound that out. 298. All right, so now we're going to compare numbers. And to compare numbers, we either use the greater than, less than, or equal sign. So we're looking at both sides. So first I look, I have 799 and I have 801. So I want this to be in the form of like a sentence. So I have 799 is less than, so I'm going to use the less than sign, 801. All right, now for the next question, it asked which type of candy did the most people choose? Well, we're going to have to look back at our graph from yesterday. Okay, so which type of candy did the most people choose? And I'm going back to look at my notes from yesterday, so it looks like it would be hard candy. Remember, it did not ask how many right there. It asked, this is not spelling good. It asked which type. So always make sure that you answer the question that it asked. The second said, which type of candy did the fewest people choose? Well, only 4 people chose peppermint. So peppermint is the fewest people. All right. And then last, it told us to solve and explain your math thinking for 15 minus 8. So I'm going to solve it. And in my mind, 15 minus 8, well, I told you I like to start with the smallest number and count up. So I would start with 8 and count back up to 15, which means that if I start at 8, I have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And my answer is 7. All right, guys, work hard, and we will see you again on Wednesday.